Hey friends! So it's been a long time. September, October, November, December, January, February. I'm so sorry. It has been 6 months. It's been a time. So you'll remember from my last video update, I said I was signing off for a bit because a friend of mine, a friend of a lot of people, was murdered, and so it was fucking up. It fucked with everyone, fucked up everyone. I couldn't think any. I couldn't be creative. It was hard to be happy. Along with um, Pat no longer being in this earth, I was going through my own personal stuff, and which was all very hard as well, and going through a lot of really, honestly, September, October, November were, I think, some of the darkest days of my life. But I'm out of the depression now and I'm feeling a lot better. And honestly, it was since January. It's now like near the end of February now. Since January, I've been feeling better and more like in the swing of things. If you follow me on Instagram, I post on Instagram constantly, so you're able to see what's going on in my life and stuff like that if you're interested. Basically, yeah, I had the idea. You know what? Like just like I didn't really even plan this video. I have a few jot notes of what happened in the last 6 months, but if you're interested, but really, I just had a random quick interview with CBC just a half hour ago where I had to set up my camera and my lighting and all that kind of stuff and be on and talk. And I was like, you know what? Let's just make a video. So that's what I'm doing. Didn't even really plan it. I washed my hair this morning and I'm glad I did because who knew I would have the inspiration to make a video. But yeah, this weekend, speaking of Pat, this weekend in Toronto, a lot of my friends are in Toronto for King of the Dot Stay Forever event, all for Pat's Day, which if you're not going to be there, you can watch on the pay-per-view. All the money goes towards Pat's family. I'll put the link in the description of this video if you're seeing this video this weekend and you want to tune into the pay-per-view. If you're interested in that, you can. But other than that, like I said, I've been getting more in the swing of creating and talking since January. That's dry January time. That's usually a time when local TV and radio will reach out to me because of the business that I built here in Nova Scotia called Sober City, where I do weekly meetups and I put on like sober events with other organizations as well and my own events. And I have a website and all that kind of stuff. So January is usually a time where people reach out to me asking me to do interviews on dry January, quitting drinking and tips and all that kind of stuff. But also recently in January, Canada came out with new drinking guidelines. So I was getting a lot of interview requests across Canada. But anyway, awesome. So I got so much more experience doing interviews all around all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, I guess I am getting better at not being so sad and able to like talk about things that I'm passionate about and that I care about, which is alcohol recovery. So I was like, yeah, I should probably get back on YouTube soon. And then here I am. So there's this channel. This is my main channel I've had since, 2005. So there's this channel, but I also made two brand new channels. Those two new channels are so new that I think I might have maybe 10 subscribers. So if you're interested, you can subscribe to my two other new channels where I just brought over some old videos on it just to have some content, but I'm going to be adding more content to those channels as well. One of the channels is called Leanne Lives, and that's just life stuff. There's already some content on there already around life stuff. And the other channel is called Leanne Makes, and that's where I make things like this. That's a prop I made for a series that was recently on SwearNet called Unreasonable Rob, which Pat Stay co-wrote. So this, I made the rhino head. So I have a video that I'm editing now on the making of that. And I made another prop for a music video. The music video is not out yet, but I made a video on making that prop for it. So that's what that channel will be for, just me making things basically. But back to the Leanne Lives channel, I'm also editing a video that I recently just shot a bunch of, which is my recent trip to Savannah, Georgia, which, oh my goodness, Georgia. Wow. I also went to South Carolina for literally 45 minutes just because it was right there, just to say I was in there. But the furthest south I've ever been is New York. I cried almost every day that I was in Savannah, Georgia, from just gratitude that I was there and from just looking at the beauty of the trees and the people.
This is so fucking beautiful.
So I'm going to put a little video together about my trip to Georgia, and I'll put it on the Leanne Lives channel. So if you're interested in any of that, you can subscribe to my 2 channels over there, and that'd be really great. Because those 2 channels are not monetized in any kind of way. It is just for fun because I want to get, I love making videos. I love doing this kind of stuff. And in November, I went to a cabin in the woods by myself and I shot a little horror film, which the rough cut's already done. I'm in the middle of doing audio. That's going to go on the Leanne Makes channel. Kennedy? So if you're interested in that, you can subscribe to that channel too. Just subscribe, do all those things. That'd be great. And I'm going to be coming out with a lot more reaction videos. I have a list ready to go that's been waiting for me to record. But like I said, I've been too fucking sad, but I'm back now. So thank you so much for continuing to engage with me, reach out. Message me on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. It's been awesome. I've still been active, and talking to people and things like that. Just not my face on YouTube in months, but I am back and it feels good because I'm not crippled by depression anymore. Thank frig. So anyway, I'll see you in my next video.